Some might call me a starving artist, but the only things I hunger for are these pages and stages. The way I pen myself through these stages of pages, telling stories of how I skyscrape success. My highs and my lows. Every time I was put to the test and still made it to the table and ate. Left no crumbs on my plate, only thoughts and prayers. Some might call me a starving artist, but the only time my ribs touch is when I take a deep breath before I spit these poems from my chest. I feed souls like chicken soup. Cooking up community for the culture, I'm your neighborhood chef. Creating recipes for paid opportunities so these poets can keep getting these checks. I can't measure how many times I've passed my own palms across the table so others can eat out of them. So fuck a sprinkle, fuck a dash. You gon' have to marinate respect on my name. Before you sit at my table, make sure you stop by the clout check at the door, cause I ain't chasing shit. I'd rather simmer at my own pace. Dinner bells already ring with my name in different states, and I ain't even served there yet. True story. Some might call me a starving artist, but they're the ones starving for my art. Asking me to whip up this poetry consistently into a thick consistency so these bars can stick to their ribs like a plan for contingency. I slow cook books in cauldrons until they tell me to run it back like leftovers that taste better the next day. Consuming what I'm saying, assuming what I'm saying isn't already feeding them. Some might call me a starving artist, but I eat metaphors for breakfast, similes for lunch, alliteration with a side of rhyme schemes for dinner, and for a late night snack, I eat slam stages for fun. Ain't lost one yet, but I digress. I don't need another 310s to tell me I'm one of the best. I'm a beast with the pen, a beauty that doesn't blend. I stand out when I speak up while others sit in and pretend like they could walk a mile in my shoes. Until it's time to stand on their own 2 feet. Just to step out of the kitchen, cause they can't be a stand-in for my heat. And I know this poem sounds hella braggadocious, but I gotta get this shit out of me like bulimia. Cause I find it real disorderly when people try to bite off more of me than they can chew. Like, why can't I just be me and you just be you? They like to eat with their eyes but can't clearly see my vision, so they blind taste test their way through an impossible mission. I've heard that imitation is the best form of flattery. But if you're gonna cook what I cook, make sure you season that dish with originality. Put your pen in the oven and bake up some bars that's worth the bread. Cause nothing makes me more proud than you being inspired by something I said. So let me be the proof in the poetry pudding that being an iron chef will keep you well fed. And that's my piece.